In my last video, we discussed YouTube and the problems causing it to be, well, not as good as it used to be. Since then I was thinking, is there any alternatives that could rise up to become the next big YouTube? This French-made video share first came about in 2005, long before YouTube would be started and go on to create a near monopoly. Being highly limited to France for much of its earlier life, it became near impossible for it to expand and to take on YouTube's dominance in its early career. It all would change in the 2010s when the new owners Orange planned to expand to the US markets. Though this wasn't finalized before even Orange lost control, and Vivendi, that plucky French company that we was also talking about when discussing Ubisoft, gained control. Recently, they expanded their platform to the PS4, making its first big jump at YouTube's heels. Currently, they're the second fill to YouTube, but anything could really change nowadays. Rounding third place in this competition would be Vimeo. This video sharing site has some unique quirks to it if you didn't know. Being one of the first sites to support HD video, it can boast it has a very unique subscription service. Instead of relying on ads to pay their bills, you have an allowance of data to which you watch videos on. Paying to upgrade to get more data is how they pay their bills, and then you get a higher threshold from it. It is also here in Vimeo that a decent indie community film group has been emerging. And a most interesting ban occurred between 2008 and 2014, where gaming videos were no longer allowed to be watched on the site, except for machinimas with stories. Regardless, Vimeo has made itself a nice little niche in the market. I doubt they'll try anything new or try and make a run at YouTube's spot anytime soon. The last one I'll be discussing today is Flickr, fourth place by views and clicks of a video hosting site. A mishmash of something like Instagram mixed with YouTube would be a good way to describe it. Being both a place where you can share videos and pictures, it may not be groundbreaking or new today, but it was back in 2004. Since they've been bought by Yahoo in 2005, back during their prime, they have not changed in the lightest. Since it's having its own controversies on censorship and user-paid contributions, it is unlikely that they'll make a run at YouTube's spot anytime soon either. While there's few things that could break YouTube's control, there are a few options. Something that has become more prevalent as time goes on: social media videos. In this case, both Twitter and Facebook have been creating their own video streaming aspects to their platforms, hoping to steal away YouTube's clicks. An interesting video I found that helps explain this further will be put right up here, showing how Facebook has been inadvertently stealing countless views and causing an imbalance within YouTube. At a later time these sites would go on full revenue-based video sharing, then YouTube will have considerable problems facing its dominance in the search place. YouTube, in essence, is the Facebook of video sharing platforms. It doesn't have to be the first, it just has to be marginally better and easier to use than the competition. Once you gain control of a market, it becomes hard to lose that. That control is what's preventing other sites from rising up to fill the voids when YouTube screws up. Of course, if YouTube got its act together and tried to prevent problems like the one I talked about in the last video, then we should see no problem. Alas, either through its inability or through people's shift in taste, YouTube's future is in jeopardy. But what do you think? Is YouTube's days numbered, or is it unstoppable like Facebook? Comment down below, and I'll see you in the next video.